Welcome back, YouTube pipe smokers. This is Spurgeon Settings, and joining you on an evening, kind of putting off some final studying I need to do tonight, and just winding down after a day. I decided to do a video that had a very little purpose than most of the other ones I do. Today's a special night for me. Now, there's no like anniversary or anything going on, but a blend that I haven't smoked in over a year, that I have very little left of, and you won't find out anymore, is what I'm smoking right now out of my Savinelli Caramella. This is a pipe I've got recently and I've been really happy with. I save this for English blends, which gives you a hint of what I'm smoking. I am smoking the first English blend or Balkan blend that I ever tried. That is Dunhill's London Mixture. And it comes with it was a funny story. I almost trashed this blend after my first quarter of a bowl. So when I first got started, pipe smoking, like many, I got started on aromatics. I did try one brand from the store that was like it might even only be in Texas. I don't know. It's trash. I mean, it tastes like cigarettes. And then after that, I tried some cheap like Super Value and Set Lift brands. I tried a buttered rum from Super Value, I believe. I think it's Super Value. I tried an apple from either Super Value or I think it was Set Lift. And then maybe I tried Cornell and Dill's Stovepipe, which is if I remember, I haven't had it in a long time. I think Stovepipe is a slight aromatic with some Perique, possibly? I don't remember. Anyway, I didn't like it either. But so I tried about 4 or 5 different aromatics first, as many have, and they're okay. But then I started hearing about Dunhill being like the star of the tobacco industry. And I didn't read much into tobaccos at the time. Compared to now or compared to since then, I knew very, very little on what I was doing, what I was getting. I just heard, hey, Dunhills are what you want, so get it. And in my mind, I was thinking pipe smoking is very Englishy as far as Brittany or European. And London mixture, I saw that in the Dunhill selection. That sounds interesting. Orientals? I don't know what Orientals are. I didn't know at the time, but Orientals sounded really good. And so I went ahead and ordered just one along with some whatever else I bought. So I open it up, I take that sniff, that smell of the tin, and I thought, surely this isn't right. Now what's funny is now I love the smell of Balkan blends, and especially London mixture. In a blind test, if you put some different blends around and then London mixture along with some other English Balkan blends, I honestly think I could probably pick out the London mixture. I might get it confused with another Dunhill because they do have a very, very similar leaf, I suppose, than others. That's just what I've noticed with like EMP, Nightcap. They all seem to have a very similar leaf note in the tin description. But at the time, I didn't care for them too much. I thought, man, this doesn't sound. It's not sweet, you know. The smell doesn't sound. Doesn't have a sweet aroma, so I was kind of cautious. So anyway, I start smoking it, and I get down to about a quarter of the way through. And I was like, this has to be moldy tobacco, or it went bad, or surely this isn't right because it is not sweet. Who would want to smoke such a horrible blend? And I almost threw it away. I almost just trashed the whole tin of it. But I didn't. I put it back in a jar. Actually, I put it just back into this and put it in my cellar. And then eventually I was told and I figured out, hey, you need to actually jar up your blends to cellar them because they'll dry out. It was already dried out when I opened it back up. But I put it back into a mason jar, and I hadn't smoked in since that time. So I think this is like a 2015, 2016 tin. I'm not real sure, but it might be about that old. So since then, I'm smoking this for the first time. Hence why I'm doing the video, because I thought it would be a little special. I don't know if Peterson's going to come out with London Mixture. I did hear a rumor that they were gauging the interest of their blends, and if there was incredible interest, they're going to come out with some of the other Dunhill blends that aren't out yet. London Mixture would be one of them. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I was told. Now, if you're interested in what it tastes like, the tin description is very basic. Medium cut matured Virginia and Oriental tobacco. That's all you got. I would tell you, if you're wanting something similar just to try this out, probably White Knight by Hearth and Homes would be very close. It is an Oriental forward blend. And you know how I talked about at that time when I was new to pipe smoking, I smoked it and thought, this isn't sweet at all. Who would want this? It's really not a sweet blend at all. For many, especially if you're new to pipe smoking, you'll probably be turned off by it. It shouldn't have been my first English Bakken blend. But alas, it was. And it's one of my treasured possessions. Is it even my favorite tobacco? Probably not. But because of my history with it, I do enjoy it. It's just slightly sweet, but the Orientals are the show. They're spicy, they're a little floral, bit earthy, slightly sweet themselves. There's Latakia, but you're not getting. I mean, it's a little evident, but it's in the back seat. And you don't want to smoke this inside probably too much because it's not a great smell. Nothing to entice your loved ones if you are married or. But one of the reasons why I like it so much is uh, even out of all the other English blends I've tried a good bit of English blends. Even compared to the other Dunhill blends, this one brings to mind authentic early English life than any other blend. When I smoke this, I recall the early years of pipe smoking, which obviously I wouldn't have a dumb clue what they would. I mean, from what I understand, they did smoke English blends, but this one just seems like an authentic early 1800s, maybe. I mean, if we wanted to really jump back 1700s, I don't know, but I think of London. I think of walking down the streets, the cobblestone streets, and this is what I recall, or this is what comes to mind. This is what I think of on smoking, um, walking down a road in Ireland or what have you. So that's one of the reasons why I like it. It's not my most enjoyable blend, but it really does take me back to my beginning of pipe smoking. It takes me to a different time. I love that time of history, the 17, 18, 19th centuries, and I think that's why I take to it a little bit more too. Um, but I only have maybe 4 bowls left of it. I'm hoping Peterson comes out with it because I really, really would love to get some tins. If they come out, may not be my, it won't be a go-to English or Bakken blend, but it would be one I definitely have on hand and enjoy. But if you find it on one of the consignment shops, with everything I just said so um, lovely about it, if you're paying $35-40 plus, um, don't break the bank for it. It's not that worth it. White Knight from Hearth and Homes is fairly similar. It's fairly close. White Knight is. There should be some other blends that are similar if you check online, but don't break the bank for it. I don't think you're gonna really feel like it stands out. Dunhill just makes quality blends. I feel like everyone at least agrees, even though they don't love blends, they use quality leaves, and so I think that's why it's just such a standout. So anyway, guys, that's all I had today. I wanted to share this smoking experience with you because it's special for me to pull this blend out and give it a try and. Um, Remember the road to pipe smoking. So you guys have a great evening, and we will talk to you guys soon.